Class of 2023, you may now take a seat. Good afternoon, all. I am Andrea L. Davis, a daughter. Hi, Mama, she's somewhere out there in the crowd. A sibling, a friend, a proud HBCU graduate of the Alabama Agricultural and Mechanical University, a soror, a colleague, an advocate for mental health. But to the class of 2023, I am good old Miss Davis. I humbly serve as school social worker and after-school coordinator at Epic Academy. I humbly share this stage with Miss Liliana Cabrera, AKA my partner in crime. We've shared progress notes and many tears. Thank you. The year 2023 represents change, progress, innovation. In terms of numerology, the number 23 signifies new beginnings, revolution, and transformation. These number patterns hold a lot of positive energy and signify spiritual growth. I would like to thank the amazing staff members, such as the hardworking teachers. We have been here at Epic Academy, and our fellow administrators, such as Dr. Matthews, Mr. Bowens, and our lovely CEO, for working so hard and making this possible for everyone. I would like to extend a graduate of so much gratitude to our parents, families, and friends, those who are here with us and those who are not, who have supported these scholars to get to this moment. Those pushes, collaborations, or even snatching them up never goes unnoticed. Legends, class of 2023, the day has arrived. So, just letting you guys know, no need to come and ask Ms. Davis when the Epic store will be reopening. Happy graduation day. Congratulations.
Bienvenidos a todos, padres, amigos, familia y más importante, bienvenidos a aquellos que nos han reunido aquí hoy, la clase del 2023. Mi nombre es Liliana Cabrera y soy una de las trabajadoras sociales de la Academia EPIC, junto con la señorita Davis, a quien a mí me gusta llamar mi cómplice de todo. Me gustaría agradecer a los increíbles miembros del personal, como los maestros excelentes que tenemos en la escuela EPIC y nuestros compañeros de administración, como la doctora Matthews, Mr. Bowens, Mr. McDaniel y Ms. Leandra Khan, por trabajar tan duro y hacer que esto sea posible para todos hoy. Me gustaría extender la gratitud a los padres, familia y amigos, los que están aquí con nosotros y los que no, quienes han apoyado a sus estudiantes para llegar a este momento tan importante. Esos empujones, las colaboraciones o incluso algunos regaños con la chancla no se pasan desapercibidos. Graduados, es un honor estar aquí mirándolos a todos, viendo lo lejos que han llegado. Todos ustedes han enfrentado tantas batallas para llegar a este punto, algunas conocidas y otras no. Quiero que todos reconozcan este hito tan importante en su vida y se den la importancia que hoy se merecen. Creo que hablo en nombre de todos los maestros, personal y administradores cuando digo que estamos muy orgullosos de ustedes y esperamos que continúen siendo esos exploradores, personas preparadas e involucradas y líderes comunitarios que EPIC les ha enseñado estos 4 años. Los extrañaremos mucho, incluso aquellos de ustedes que vendrán a la oficina de trabajo social solo para buscar macarrones con queso, papas fritas o bocadillos. O hablarían con nosotros solo para no estar en clase. Que sus energías y sus personalidades recuerden que el cielo siempre será el límite. Felicidades a ustedes. Graduates, It is an honor to stand here looking at you all and seeing how far you have come. You have all encountered so many battles to get to this point, some battles that are known and some that are not. I want you all to acknowledge this very important milestone in your life and give yourself the importance that you deserve. I believe I speak for all our teachers, our staff, and the administrators when I say that we are so proud of you, and we hope that you continue to be those explorers, prepared and invested individuals, and community leaders that EPIC has taught you these past 4 years. You will be missed, even those of you who would come down to the social work office just to get mac and cheese, chips, or just to talk to us to be able to get out of class. May your energies and your personalities remind you that the sky is always the limit. Congratulations, class.
I stand here today so honored to announce this person. I am truly going to miss the energy that she brings. I'm going to miss her searching for me in the hallways, asking me, Miss Davis, do you have some Cheetos? No, I don't have any Cheetos. I am so proud of what's ahead for her. She is so spectacular. I am so proud to now announce our salutatorian, Miss Amaria Jackson Smith.
Yeah, oh, okay. Come on, let's get it. Good afternoon, friends, family, faculty, and most importantly, the class of 2023. I am Amaria Jackson Smith, the Jordan Year salutatorian. Come on, come on. I would like to thank each and every one of you for coming out to celebrate this special day with us. I humbly like to introduce myself as a salutatorian for the graduating class. I am graduating with a 4.45 GPA, earning around $1 million in scholarships, and secured a full academic ride scholarship to the Illinois State University. Go Redbirds! I was excited to earn this title and showcase the outcome of what hard work and dedication can do. Here's a quick story. A couple of weeks ago, I was in English class scrolling through the EPIC website, and I stumbled upon the 2019 Freshman Strong Start photos. As soon as I saw those photos, a lot of memories came flooding back at once. Recalling the time I fell off the bunk of the bed and meeting my first friend, Keyshawn Banger, in a biology class. He came up to me out of nowhere asking me, "What's your name?" And the rest was history after that. Still to this day, I say that freshman year was the best year for the class of 2023, and I hope you guys can agree with me. But all that sadly came to an end when the worldwide pandemic happened. The pandemic limited in-person learning and contact with many of our peers, which left us to manage our own educational experience and disrupted the comfort of our own homes. Our entire sophomore year was taken away from us. Relationships grew distant, forcing gaps between learning and communication between students and teachers. One thing I can say about this pandemic is that it made me grateful for the little things, showing that things can change at any moment. But I know those times have passed us, and now we're sitting here anxiously waiting to turn the tassel from the right to the left with a glimpse of hope and optimism in our eyes. I can proudly say, we made it. I finally would like to thank all the staff members who made an impact on my life. I would like to thank my mom and dad for being there for me when things got sticky. And I would like to thank my classmates for making each day better than the last. I'm going to miss you all. Now, I would like to leave you with these words from our 11th grade CCS teacher, Mr. King, who always told us, do what you love to do, no matter what it is. And he's right. Do what you guys love to do, whether it's going into a trade, going to college, or even in the workplace, as long as it's legal. Do what you love to do, because what is life when you can't love what you're doing? My favorite lyricist heard once said, and when you're going with your heart, you can go farther than you ever thought possible. Prove them all wrong. It's a part of the bigger plan, the journey. Congratulations, class of 2023!
Thank you, Amaria. We will now proceed to announce EPIC's acknowledgements and specialty awards. We will begin with EPIC's top 10 scholars. These students have worked immensely during their time at EPIC, and it truly does not go unnoticed. Students, when you hear your name, please stand and remain standing until all the names are called. Please give a big round of applause for Celeste Pinedo, Amaria Jackson Smith, please remain standing. Makaira Riley, please stand. Precious Manzanales, please stand. Luis Amor. Nayeli Garcia. Patience Owens. Vanessa Valdez, Yaneli Herrera, and Francisco Baltazar. Let's please give a big round of applause for our top 10 scholars. We will continue our acknowledgements. You may now sit down, scholars. Thank you. We will continue with the class of 2023 $1 Million Scholars. Once again, when you hear your name, please stand and remain standing until the names are called. We will begin with Luis Samoa with $1,337,740. Celeste Pinedo with $1,337,000. Francisco Baltazar with $1,126,000. Egypt Ewing with $1,124,000. Makaira Riley with $1,096,000. And Patience Owens with $1,022,000. Amazing, amazing jobs you students have done. Round of applause, and you may now sit down. We will now acknowledge the 2023 and 2024 Illinois State Scholars for outstanding academic achievement. These students are Celeste Pinedo and Precious Manzanales. Outstanding job, ladies. And we will complete our acknowledgements with the 2023-2024 Illinois State Seal of Biliteracy and Commendations. These students have demonstrated significant progress toward achieving a high level of proficiency in English and in reading, writing, listening, and speaking in another language. Estos estudiantes han demostrado un progreso significativo hacia el logro del alto nivel de competencia en inglés y en lectura, escritura, comprensión auditiva y expresión oral en el otro idioma. These students are Celeste Pinedo with the Illinois State Seal of Biliteracy, el estado de Illinois sello de analfabetismo. Francisco Baltazar, Jason Galenea Herrera, y Nayeli Garcia with commendation toward the Illinois State Seal of Biliteracy, el encomio hacia el sello estatal de alfabetización bilingüe de Illinois. Thank you. Another big round of applause for all our students that were called out during these acknowledgements.
aside from the moment that we are all here gathered for, I am especially excited for this part of the program. We are getting ready to acknowledge all of our specialty awards. These students were voted by their own senior class. When you hear your name, please stand. Mr. Jermaine Goodlow, life of the party. Spirit Grace, most matured freshman since Edmund Davis Jr., most likely to become internet famous. Most likely to come back and teach at Epic, none other than Patience Owens. The high scholastic speaks for itself. However, when asked by your senior class, most likely to become president, Miss Celeste Pinedo. Most likely to be found studying at the library, Patience Owens. This person, I can personally attest to, has come down to the social work office countless amount of times, is always on board for any type of event that I need student leadership and guidance for. You have been voted as most outspoken class leader, Miss Jakayla Mooney. Seniors, soon to be graduates, you may now take a seat. This person can always be found on the second floor, dancing. Best TikTok videos, Mr. Fertrell McLean. We will now have Mr. David Carroll, facilitator of Gentlemen on Another Level, and also one of our excellent signature etiquette courses, which I have the honor of facilitating, award his senior male students with their recognition from Gold program. Gentlemen, as I call your name, please come to the front and receive your award from Mr. Carroll. Mr. DeWine Baker. Mr. Thomas Brown. Mr. Edmund Davis Jr., Mr. Kyron Elam, Mr. Deshaun Green, Mr. Keontae Kelly, Mr. Jared Lewis, Mr. John Michael London, Mr. Enrique Lopez, and Mr. Jaquan Watson. Thank you to Gentlemen on Another Level and to our facilitator, Mr. David Carroll. Mamas, daddies, aunties, uncles, grandparents, you all want to hear the news that your scholars have produced. Next, we would like to present to you our epic Jordan Year statistics, which goes as following. Epic Academy Senior 2023 has 1,011 college applications, 581 college acceptances, 348 scholarship awards, 19,008,604, 42 scholarship offers, 97% FAFSA completion, and 100% college acceptance. Congratulations, scholars.
It is now my honor to welcome to the stage your class of 2023 Epic Academy's valedictorian, Celeste Pinedo.
Okay, give me a second.
your speech? Is it in there?
Oh my. Oh, okay. Okay. Good afternoon, family, friends, and most importantly, class of 2023. I'd like to start by congratulating us all for achieving this milestone in our journey of success. It's an honor to speak for us all as a valedictorian, but I didn't work extremely hard for the 4+ years to not brag. This is actually my second time being valedictorian, as some of you may remember. So, yeah. And now, under that title stands a softball captain, a National Honor Society president, an Illinois State Scholar, and a National Hispanic Recognition Award receiver. Yay! However, achievements aren't attained without guidance. And I'd like to thank a couple of people, starting with all my friends who have put up with me, because I am a handful. And Vanessa, since you wanted to be named, okay. Next are all my teachers, but I would like to mention a couple. Mr. Ickes, who I hope is here today. Mr. Ickes taught me my most important value, which is the power of will that has genuinely kept me moving forward to where I am today and where I will be in the future. Mr. Keene has taught me to dream big, but also be more realistic, like be honest with yourself, like stop playing with yourself, which has moved and established my end goal of my efforts while also helping me view myself in a brighter perspective. Last but not least, Ms. Delgadillo. She has taught me how to actually write a real sentence, and if not for her, I would not be writing a speech with literacy. As some of you may know, my father is not here with me, but I know he's with me, okay. But my mom really wanted me to include him in my things of success, but I feel like she has worked a little too hard, where she forgets how much she has done for me. So, where is she? Ma? Mami? Hola, ma! Hold on. Sé que dijiste que dijera algo de mi papá, pero también has olvidado lo que has hecho por mí. Y por eso te quiero agradecer por tu apoyo. ¡Te quiero también! Oh my God, I said don't cry. Whatever. We all stand here today, united as epic legends, where we came in as small kids with little knowledge but big dreams. And I remember all the stories that came out of Strong Start. Whether it was how we were showered in bug-infested bathrooms, I remember that. No. People putting frogs in other people's beds, or getting spooked about seeing a moose standing outside the cabin door. Horrible, okay? But those 3 days really did bond us together, like we went through thick and thin, because we really went through thick and thin. And after that, we walked into school as if we knew each other for years. We stayed together until we were rudely interrupted by COVID-19, and that pandemic put into a quarantine, which was 2 weeks that became 2 years. It was a defining time where we lost and we gained. We lost loved ones and hope, but we gained an understanding of ourselves and capabilities. Virtual learning was rough, and I was going insane, and I know all of us were. I was pulling my hair out. When we came back, we had this great turmoil against us and a lot of catching up to do, which put us back multiple steps. However, this is what makes us the class of 2023. We struggled, but we bounced back. As Nelson Mandela once said, the greatest glory in living lies not in never falling, but in rising every time we fall. In the midst of this world with ourselves, we found our answers of what it is to be, which is why we're standing here today with our cap and gown. I also won't stand up here and lie. I did not want to graduate. At the beginning of the year, I'm like, oh no, let this last forever. I really was. I was scared of growing up. I was scared of the responsibilities yet to come, and I was scared of the uncertainty. Nonetheless, I know I'm not the only one who was harboring these fears. So I know at this point, we are also over it, like that is on 2022, and we are ready to move on with life. For what it's worth, I know we're to do great, as us standing here signifies a step in the right direction. Life will be met with trials and tribulations, but I'm certain we will overcome and march forward. We will leave these doors knowing we are destined to succeed. The class of 2023 will be adding the last period to the chapter today and starting a new chapter tomorrow. I personally will be attending Illinois State University, financially secured, majoring in financial accounting. And so with that, I end with the idea that only we are the catalyst of our own success. Thank you to everybody here for listening, and once again, congratulations to the class of 2023. Okay. But enough about us for a little bit, because this is about us. Let me introduce our keynote speaker for the afternoon, Dr. Cheselyn Grant. I believe we share similar ideas as she finds the heart of EPIC to light in its student experience, finding it in the CCS class. We both also seem to value the power of will wielded through perseverance. Therefore, I know she is to bring value to this table, and she has proven my eyes to guide us this afternoon with her words that she has decided to share today. Everybody give Dr. Cheselyn Grant, class of 2013, a round of applause.
Thank you so much, Celeste. Man, good afternoon, everyone. It is with great pleasure that I stand before you today to deliver the commencement speech for the incredible graduating class of 2023. Let's give a round of applause for them. I am truly honored to be standing here in front of you today. And to the esteemed principal of Epic Academy, Dr. Matthews, thank you for your amazing dedication and visionary leadership. Your guidance has shaped not only the academic journey of these graduates, but also their character and personal growth. I would also like to extend my heartfelt appreciation to the remarkable faculty and staff members of Epic Academy. Your passion for education, your tireless efforts, and your relentless support have been instrumental in the success of these graduates. And last but not least, to the parents, to the families and friends who have joined us today, I want to acknowledge the invaluable role you have played in the lives of these graduates. Your sacrifices, both big and small, have made it possible for them to reach this significant milestone. Today is a celebration not only for the graduates, but also for each and every one of you who have stood by their side. Let us please take a moment to applaud the parents, families, and friends whose support have made this day possible. Wow, time truly flies. It's hard to believe that it has been 10 years since the day I graduated from Epic Academy as part of the first graduating class of 2013. As I reflect on that momentous day, I can vividly recall the mixture of emotions that coursed through me as I was sitting right there in your seat 10 years ago. As I stood there in my purple, yes, purple, cap and gown, anxiously awaiting the announcement to walk across the stage and receive my diploma, I remember being overwhelmed with fear and anxiety as I thought about 100 different ways I could trip and fall walking across the stage. Although I had spent hours practicing my graduation walk the night before, making sure my dress wasn't too long and my shoes fit perfectly, there was still this element of what if? Like, what if my gown was too long and I step on it? What if an earthquake happens, causing the stage to shake? I don't know. Or what if the heel I decided to wear somehow shattered into a million pieces as soon as I took my first step, causing me to be the laughing stock of the entire school? Hello to the graduation fall memes, and goodbye to my invitation to the 10-year high school reunion. Sorry, guys, I can't make it. I think I might have food poisoning that day. But looking back now, I realize that fear of the unknown can be frustrating. We often worry about the what-ifs, imagining worst-case scenarios that may never happen. Although I made it across that stage without falling, I knew that I would soon be stepping into a world filled with unknowns. Yet, despite any apprehension I may have felt, I also carried this overwhelming sense of determination, purpose, and confidence. My EPIC education, specifically my College Careers and Skills, or CCS class, had instilled in me the knowledge, skills, and mindset necessary to navigate through the challenges that lay ahead. I knew that I was equipped with the tools to make a meaningful impact on the world around me, and I was eager to embark on that journey. And now, fast forwarding to today, when I first got the invitation to speak, I decided to pay a visit to Epic Academy. And so a few weeks ago, Dr. Matthews and Ms. Bennett and Ms. Davis had graciously allowed me to come visit the school after 10 years. Walking through the familiar hallways of Epic Academy and observing the college memorabilia and motivational quotes and beautiful art created by the students, I was reminded of the transformative power of an Epic education. During my visit, I also had the privilege to meet some of the high school seniors in their CCS class, unaware that I would be their commencement speaker. And so as I posed as the little old lady who graduated 10 years ago, I was impressed by their aspirations and plans for the future. They aspire to pursue careers in engineering, artistry, web development, welding, media, marketing, medicine, and criminal justice, just to name a few. Witnessing their drive and ambition, I couldn't help but feel proud, knowing the impact that the CCS class had on their aspirations. The support and guidance I received from my CCS teacher, Mr. Miller, at Epic Academy 10 years ago were truly invaluable. Their belief in my potential further bolstered my confidence and fueled my determination to pursue my dreams of becoming a doctor. I was so confident in my abilities that I even had my mother write Dr. Grant 2021 in bold, sparkly letters on my graduation cap, underestimating the actual time it would take to get my doctorate since I just got it last month. Oh, gosh. Thank you. Thank you. But thanks to my epic education, here I stand in front of you today as Dr. Grant. However, my journey towards becoming a doctor was not a simple and easy path, as you can imagine. When I presented my student-led conference, or SLC, 10 years ago, I told my parents and teachers that my 10-year plan was to become an anesthesiologist, only because they made the most money. And my backup plan was to become a veterinarian because I love animals. Little did I know that the obstacles, triumphs, and failures I encountered along my journey would lead me to a career in holistic medicine. And so when I graduated from Epic Academy 10 years ago, I decided to attend the University of Illinois at Urbana-Champaign. And as a confident and bold freshman, thanks to my Epic education, I had already declared my major the first day of school while my classmates were still trying to figure out what they wanted to do, wasting thousands of dollars on classes they didn't need. So during my freshman and sophomore year, I excelled academically, aced all of my classes, sat on the board of medical organizations and research labs, and even landed a work-study job at the library. I felt like I was on top of the world. And then as I entered my junior year with a renewed sense of hope and purpose, tragedy struck unexpectedly. My father passed away from a freak accident just one day after Thanksgiving. Despite the immense grief I experienced, I made the difficult decision to return to school for finals week because I knew that is what he would have wanted me to do, finish the year strong. While I managed to complete my finals, the subsequent grieving process took a toll on my grades. I lost scholarship money, I was kicked off of the medical and research boards, and to top it all off, I was diagnosed with depression. It felt like I had become the girl I feared of becoming on graduation day, falling across the stage to my embarrassment just before reaching out to grab my diploma. Despite all of my hard work, practicing how to walk across the stage, making sure my shoes fit perfectly, I had failed. My dreams of becoming a doctor was within reach, but my heels were not strong enough to carry me across the finish line. It felt like I had hit rock bottom. But in that same moment of despair, I found solace in knowing that I was an epic legend. The lessons learned in my CCS class, the support of my epic teachers, and the experiences I had accumulated had already equipped me with the necessary tools for success. I sought mental health counseling, focused on improving my grades, and reached out to my favorite instructors for letters of recommendation. And when the time came, I applied to naturopathic medical school and was accepted, becoming the first person in my family to become a doctor. Thank you. But as I reflect on my journey, I am reminded of the words of Booker T. Washington. Success is to be measured not so much by the position that one has reached in life, as by the obstacles which he has overcome while trying to succeed. That is to say that life is a journey filled with twists, turns, and unexpected challenges. It is in those moments of adversity that we discover our true strength and resilience. Each one of you sitting here today has encountered obstacles along your academic journey, whether they were academic struggles, personal setbacks, or moments of self-doubt. But here you are, standing tall, having conquered those obstacles and emerging victorious. Your presence today is a testament of your unwavering determination, perseverance, and the belief in your own abilities. Think back to those moments when you felt like giving up, when the weight of the world seemed too heavy to bear. In those moments, you discovered an inner strength that you may not have known existed. You found the courage to keep going, to push through the doubts and fears, and to emerge stronger on the other side. Take the lessons you have learned from overcoming obstacles and carry them with you as you embark on your next chapter. Let them be a source of inspiration and motivation when faced with new challenges. Remember that the same resilience, determination, and problem-solving skills that helped you overcome obstacles in the past will serve you very well in the future. And if you didn't have a fear of falling across the stage before I started talking, I'm sure you do now. But please, allow me to introduce to you yet another fear that you either already have or eventually will have as you start your journey towards your career. For me, the worst fear of all was not falling across the stage, but it was tripping and falling into a pattern of failure and disappointment, and not becoming the woman I presented to my parents and teachers at my student-led conference. But I had to soon understand that the fear of failure can be paralyzing. It whispers doubts, it questions our abilities, it undermines our confidence. It lurks in the shadows, waiting for an opportunity to attack. But it is precisely in these moments when fear threatens to consume us that we must find the strength to rise above it, like Tupac Shakur's poem, "The Rose That Grew from the Concrete." And from that poem, I came to realize that Epic Academy planted that rose seed of knowledge within me in a community that did not foster growth. And it was my hard work and determination that nurtured its growth. It was also through the obstacles and failures I encountered that the leaves and petals of my journey bloomed. My family, friends, and teachers provided the water and the sunlight, offering relentless support and encouragement. And just as a rose eventually stops growing and withers away, it is our responsibility to plant more rose seeds of knowledge and success so that more roses may bloom. So don't forget to come back during your journey to help inspire the next generation of leaders. And as you, the class of 2023, prepare to embark on your own journeys, remember the power of embracing change, the resilience forged through adversity, and the invaluable support of your EPIC education. Allow these experiences to help shape you, inspire you, and empower you to make a difference in the lives of others. And also, if you take a look under your seats, or Dr. Matthews will give you the gift, but you will find a scroll with a rose attached to it. And on that scroll, it will be a poem from Tupac Shakur called "A Rose That Grew from the Concrete." Please refer to this poem whenever you are feeling discouraged to help you persevere and become the epic legend that I know you all are destined to be. I wish you all the best of luck. Thank you so much for having me.
Thank you so much, Dr. Grant, for such an inspiring speech. And now, the moment, class of 2023. The moment, class of 2023. Now is the moment that you all have waited so patiently for. We will now present our diplomas. Mr. Collins' crew, may you please stand? Mr. Collins is a graduate of Loyola Academy, class of 2016, and Illinois State University, class of 2022. Mr. Collins has been teaching 3 years, all of which are at Epic Academy, where he has coached baseball for 2 years, led chess, and taught guitar after school. He has taught both writing and history courses, including 2 advanced placement courses. Mr. Collins' crew has enjoyed being besties and accidentally dropping a book out of the window and retrieving it that day. In his spare time, Mr. Collins enjoys baseball games, both Cubs and White Sox, playing bass and electric guitar for his band, and cooking for his partner of 6.5 years. Mr. Collins enjoys the community of both staff and Epic Academy students, plus the investment in our scholars' future, both inside and outside of the classroom. Mr. Collins, are you ready to sing your babies off?
Yes, ma'am.
All right.
Thank you. Malia Anderson. Keyshawn Banger. Kalia Barnes. Monique Benitez. Thomas Brown. Heaven Aaliyah Christil. Speed up. Shakira Code. Christopher Elizalde de Leon. Jason Galeana Herrera. Spirit Grace. Yaneli Herrera. Genesis Hodge. Catriona Johnson. Jared Lewis. John Michael London. Miracle Luckett. Mireya Mota. Alan Norfleet. Hector Ramos Ortega. Amia Rush. Joshua Taylor. Vanessa Valdez. Jaquan Watson. Thank you.
Mr. Collins' crew, you may now be seated. Mr. Gette's crew, may you please stand? Mr. Gette is originally from Ethiopia. He went to Skidmore College in upstate New York, where he earned a bachelor's in mathematics. He has been a math teacher at Epic Academy for 4 years now. In addition to Mr. Gette being the head of the math department, he is also the boys' head coach for track and field. Fun fact about Mr. Gette is that he used to be a vegan, but unfortunately, he is not anymore. He has lived in Australia for quite a while being a student in college. He met most of his graduating students at Freshman Strong Start and has had some memorable moments with them.
Hello, everyone. Congratulations, class of 2023. Here are the graduates from my crew. Duan Baker. Jaleon Caballero. Jermaine Goodlaw. Julius House. Kumari Hall. Sebastian Hernandez. Tanaya Howard. Alonso Ibarra. Keontae Kelly. Claudia Lomeli. Precious Manzanales. Yadira Munoz. Rocio Nicolas. Kyra Peel. Julian Salamanca. Leslie Salgado, but I don't believe she's here. Lucas Sanchez Del Rio. Tylen Stewart. Christopher Tevenal. Jamon Underwood. Kade Washington. Michael Washington. Kahari Watson. Thank you.
Mr. Gatte's crew, you may now be seated. Up next, we will have Mr. Rivera's crew. Can you please stand? Mr. Rivera is at the end of his 9th year teaching, with 3 of those years being at Epic. He has a BA in English Education at Illinois State University and a BS in Bible at Lincoln Christian University. His crew, the Redbirds, also ranked highest out of the senior crews in Crew Cup, breaking a year-long tie. He loves baseball, football, Harry Potter, and Star Wars. Mr. Rivera's wife, Sherry, is currently 26 weeks pregnant as of today, and he looks forward to a summer of baby-proofing the house, relaxing in the backyard, and jumping in the pool. Congratulations, Mr. Rivera. This was your bio.
I love you guys. Francisco Baltazar. Kyrus Barnett. Berenice Contreras. Edmund Davis Jr. Egypt Ewing. Carrion Felder. Luis Garcia. Nayeli Garcia. Donald Garza. Deshaun Green. Desmond Green. Clarissa Hobson. We also have Kyleel Hubert. Madison Lavallee. Jeremiah Lewis. Aaliyah Maldonado. Nayeli Munoz. Damian Ortiz. Daniel Ozegby. Stephanie Rebolledo. Ashley Rios. Mateo Russell. Jasmine Santos. Gael Valdivia. Thank you. I already missed you guys.
Thank you, Mr. Rivera. Your crew may now please be seated. Last but certainly not least, Ms. Berry's crew, may you please stand? Ms. Berry graduated from Northern Illinois University in 2012 and 2015. She is currently working on her second master's in school counseling at Chicago State University. This was Ms. Berry's first year at Epic Academy and as a teacher. Not only is Ms. Berry the 12th grade CCS teacher, but she was also the assistant girls basketball coach. Ms. Berry's crew had a very open door policy, making it enjoyable for all her students. She is also the reigning queen of Uno. Ms. Berry enjoys sports and is an amazing three-point shooter. She is also looking forward to being the class of 2023 alumni counselor, but she is locked in with her seniors for life. All you.
I love you all. Louis Amoa. Aaliyah Baker. Jose Barajas. Elena Carmona. Kyron Elam. Makita Harrison. Rasaq Ismail. Amaria Jackson Smith. Alondra Hasso. Tatiana Kenny. Naomi Lacey. Kamaria Lane. Enrique Lopez. Latrell McLean. Sol Medina. Jakayla Mooney. Araceli Mota. Patience Owens. Celeste Pinedo. Makara Riley. Gerardo Sanchez. Congrats again, class of 2023. Thank you.
Thank you, Ms. Berry, and your crew may now sit down. And can we please give another round of applause for our class of 2023? I know you guys are feeling great at this moment, and I know we're gonna keep it that way, okay? So with that being said, can you guys please give a warm, warm welcome to our Epic Academy principal, Dr. Kyla Matthews.
Love y'all too. Dearest class of 2023, the Jordan Year class. As your final graduating principal, I am blessed to be before you and your loved ones today. To look out at you now reminds me when we had our first town hall meeting on September 6th, 2022. After browsing the data and charting our goals for the school year, we all left the cafeteria saying to ourselves, whew, we have a lot of work to do. Well, look around. It looks like we did the work and met our goals. You learned me, and I learned you. Believe it or not, despite being my mama's only child, Dr. Matthews, you're the ones who are the most special to me this year. So I really have to say 2 words. Thank you. On behalf of the Epic Academy faculty, staff, and board members, thank you for continuing to choose Epic since 2019, or perhaps when you transferred to 8255 South Houston Avenue. Thank you for persevering through all of life's challenges, a global pandemic, Generation Z distractions, social media, and the haters. But most of all, thank you for choosing your education above all else. Former U.S. President Barack Obama says that the best anti-poverty program is a world-class education. So today, you are receiving your high school diploma in Carolina blue because at the college level, that is the shade of blue that represents world-class education. Let this high school graduation moment in world-class education blue be a visual proclamation and commitment to how you show up in the world as explorers of your own brilliance, invested in your authentic self and the well-being of others, prepared for the next door to open, and community leadership seeking to improve the quality of life on behalf of your children and their children. Finally, from the bottom of my heart, thank you for my first year as a building principal. I dare to imagine and look at all of us. We are both succeeding. Your diploma certifies that you have hereby graduated from the Epic Academy, a Chicago public school charter school. The diploma certifies that you have completed the course of study required by the Illinois State Board of Education. This here is the moment we have all been waiting for. So graduates, please stand. And are we ready to turn the tassel from right to left to symbolize your crossing over to the next stage in life? Congratulations, 23s. You did it, and thank you.
Congratulations to all of our graduates. Thank you so much to all of our parents and guests.
Muchas felicidades a todos los graduados. Gracias a todos los padres, familias, invitados hoy.
Seniors, you graduates of Epic Academy, graduates of Epic Academy,
Class of 2023.
Jordan year. You all may now exit towards the foyer. Parents, we ask that you all meet your graduates outside in the foyer area. Thank you.
And if we can just please clear the middle so our graduates can go down. Thank you so much. Much appreciated. Thank you all.
Can you let them out? Because they are getting their diplomas today. They need to go to the back to get their diplomas. So please, please allow them to get their actual piece of paper. Thank you.